On October 16th, 2005, the most intense North Atlantic hurricane ever would form, given the name Wilma. As it started, it was very deadly when it struck land. But today, I'll be going through the track of Hurricane Wilma, the path, the death toll, the intensity, and most importantly, the impacts. As it is the most intense Atlantic hurricane ever, and the second most intense tropical cyclone ever recorded, behind Typhoon Tip of whatever it was. So let's get into it. On in 2005, there was Hurricane Katrina. Everybody knows about it. Hurricane Emily and Hurricane Rita. Rita was the third most intense. Last video I covered Stan, which was the deadliest of the season, and Katrina the costliest, until Hurricane Harvey of 2017. But the season is extremely active. It goes past Wilma in named storms. It actually goes to Zeta, if you didn't know. I bet all of you hurricane studiers, you know. Like, you know. But if you haven't studied hurricanes, then you probably don't know about we got the Zeta and the Greek alphabet. We no longer can get that letter. But this season was incredibly active, so let's get in. If you're wondering why we can't get Zeta again, it's because the Greek alphabet for hurricane names was retired in 2021 because it was getting too confusing. So the last time we ever saw a Greek alphabet storm was Category 5 Hurricane Iota in 2020. Before we get in, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers, so please just do it. I hope this helps you learn more about hurricanes and Hurricane Wilma. On October 2005, a tropical depression formed right near the Cayman Islands in Jamaica. Tropical depression, whatever it was called. Later on, it was expected to become a major hurricane. And here's what meteorologist, I'm pretty sure, or News Mayfield has to say.
5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time update on Hurricane Wilma. We have a lot of data coming in from a variety of sources. So the good news here is that it's not going to be a very prolonged event, but the bad news is it has strengthened a little bit and is now a very strong Category 2 hurricane.
When Wilma was first named as a tropical storm, the cone was really wrong, heavily wrong. You could see it right here. The cone is absolutely trash at this time. Heavily underestimating the strength of the storm, getting the path so wrong. Instead of heading straight for Yucatan as a major hurricane, when it first got named, it was only supposed to become a hurricane, a Cat 1 or a Cat 2, whatever. So this storm, first cone when it was first named, was not good. Like really bad. October 18th 11 p.m. 2005, Hurricane Wilma was upgraded to a Category 2 hurricane. But later that night at 12 p.m., Hurricane Wilma, 12 a.m. and October 17th. Why is my brain acting stupid right now? I have no crapping idea. But it strengthened to a Category 4 with 150 miles per hour sustained winds. Rapidly intensifying, bearing Category 5 status. Here's the path of Hurricane Wilma. Soon after reaching Category 4 status, Wilma intensified really quickly into a Category 5 hurricane, rapidly intensifying to its peak. Peak winds, 195 miles per hour. Peak pressure, 885 millibars, I'm pretty sure. Second most intense storm in the world. Most intense storm in the world, typhoon tip. After dominating the lowest pressure ever recorded in a tropical cyclone besides typhoon tip, the storm started to weaken and was a Category 4. In a few hours after that, makes landfall as a Category 4. Makes another landfall as a 2 as it enters the Gulf. Damage from Wilma is super crazy. The storm was about to intensify again and cause possibly some of its worst damage in Florida, especially the Keys. The eye wall would probably, I would think, hit the Keys, and it's just a super deadly storm. It's probably one of the worst in Atlantic history. It's just a terrible storm. About a day after Wilma makes landfall as a Category 4 and a Category 2, it enters the Gulf, where it strengthens again, and then makes landfall in the Keys in Florida as a Category 3 before weakening into a Category 2 over land, then going a Category 3 again until it's about parallel with New Jersey. Then weakens to a 2, then by Canada weakens to a 1, and extra tropical. I hope this helped you. I am trying to hit 100 subscribers, so please subscribe. This was honestly pretty hard to make, pretty hard to find videos on Wilma, considering Wilma was so long.